Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am so sorry I haven't really posted lately. There's been a lot going on um, the last couple months. But I want to make this video just to catch you guys up on what's going on. Some exciting, some not so exciting. So obviously I've been dealing with my workers' comp and all that stuff. Luckily, that's already over and done with. I don't have to deal with them anymore. That was getting so frustrating. And also, I've been still practicing the coding and all that, not as much as I should, but I'm getting back into it just because now I have a little bit more time and all that good stuff. So now I have been getting hits on LinkedIn for a couple. I've had a couple interviews. I'm not gonna lie. I have had a couple phone interviews. Unfortunately, they didn't lead to anything, but that's okay. Just because it's one of those things, especially where you gotta fail 100 times before you could get one solid hit, and that might lead to something. I did get a job on for a 3-month contract as desk what is it, like desk support for a tax company, where pretty much they call us when they're having problems with their software, and we get to help them out. So I mean, it's not exactly coding, but it is something in the IT field, which is really cool, and that's really where I want to be. I'm pretty much just done doing labor work at this point. I'm not gonna go back to even trying to do labor work anymore. I'm just gonna try to stick and figure everything out in with the coding and being in the IT field and continuing to be in the IT field, because that's exactly where I want to be, and that's where I want everything to lead eventually. So I did get a new setup, and I will be doing reviews on the stuff that I recently have bought. So I got a Chromebook, an HP Chromebook, which I'll be doing a review. Now, I got the HP Chromebook because I wanted to see if you can actually use it in a coding environment. Like, can you actually use it for software development? And I'll be doing a review on that. Now, no, this channel is not going to turn into a tech review channel, nothing like that. But I do want to review stuff that might help you guys out in your job search, or maybe cheaper options, than MacBooks or $1,500, $2,000 laptops or computers. I just want to let you guys know that there's cheaper options out there, because not everybody can afford a 15, 18, $2,000 MacBook Pro or whatever. So that's another thing that I'm gonna. And I've also been working on what route I want to take this channel, and pretty much this channel is just gonna be everything that I'm doing to kind of, get into the field and be in the field, and what steps I'm taking, what am I buying. Yes, there will be reviews on this channel. I will also be telling you guys, like, every time I have an interview and all this stuff. Now, I do have a very exciting interview coming up in December, which I'll let you guys know depending on how that goes. All I can tell you guys is that it's pretty much for a company, one of the hardest companies to get into. And I'm pretty sure you guys already know which company I'm talking about. But this company is pretty much it's harder to get into this company than any top university in the United States or probably the world. But whether I get that job or not, it's a learning experience, just because the exciting part is the fact that these people even considered to give me an interview at the level that I'm at in my coding, which that's really exciting. Now, did that come about from the boot camp and all that? I can't really say, just because I'm practicing. I'm posting on LinkedIn. I'm posting on my Instagram, which I'll link both of them down below. But it's just keep chasing it. You know what I mean? I also got a few books here. Let me show you guys. This is another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. So I got this book right here, the Linux Basics for Hackers. And I'll explain why I got this book in a little bit. And then I also got this one right here. Give me 1 minute. This one right here, Python Crash Course. So this one, let me tell you guys, this one I got because I been doing a lot of research about coding interviews and stuff like that, and I've been watching that a lot of people like to do their coding interviews or their whiteboarding test in Python. Now, I've dabbled a little bit in Python. I'm not a professional or anything. Actually, I'm not a professional in any language, but I've dabbled a little bit in Python, and it's very similar, obviously, to JavaScript in the form where you have to, variables and functions and all that. But the only thing that I'm really having trouble with is algorithms, and I think that's for everybody. I have talked to senior developers where they're still like, some of these coding interviews are just, they're pointless. They make no sense. They ask you questions that literally have nothing to do with what you're going to be doing on the job, but they still want to do them just so they know that you actually know how to code, know all this stuff. So I'm still, practicing and all that, but I'll see what happens. This book, I got it just because, I'm also chasing the idea that, of maybe becoming a not a hacker, but to test for flaws in websites and all that. And maybe I'm even dabbling in the idea for DevOps. I talk to a lot of people, and I think at this point I'm going to chase what's better for me and for my family. They obviously, becoming a DevOps or doing the hacking thing, that those are things that I can actually do from home. I know I can also do software engineering from home, but that might take a little bit longer to do. So this is just the ideas that I'm dabbling in right now when it comes to it. Obviously, they all still have to do with some sort of coding and all that stuff. But it's just I'm trying different things for sure. It's just because I want to see what's gonna work for me. Yes, I'm still gonna pursue the software engineering. Hopefully I can get a job in that. But I'm also gonna be trying these things out right here because I want to see what's gonna bring me more opportunities. What's gonna work better for me? What's gonna be working better for my family? So that's all stuff that I gotta think about, and maybe you guys also need to think about when it comes to finding a job. You guys have to look into what are you gonna find more interesting, what's gonna work better for everybody. So for sure, that's something to think about. Besides that, I just been relaxing for a few weeks just because finally I got the chance to rest a little bit once my workers' comp case was over. I finally got to rest a little bit. I have, like I mentioned before, I have a new setup, which I'll show you guys that in a different video. My new setup. I'm definitely going to do reviews on these two books right here, the Python and the Linux for hackers. I also signed up. Most of you probably already watched the Tech Lead and Joma on YouTube, and I actually signed up for their Algo Pro and their daily interview questions. I signed up for that, and I'm also going to be doing a review on those two to see if they're actually worth it. Now, why did I sign up for them? Because I wanted to see what it was about. I want to see if these things can actually help, to get people an actual job. Now, obviously, you're not going to rely on just watching these videos to get a job. You actually still have to practice, the coding and all that stuff. Um, but most of the coding interview question in there have to do more with memorization. Remember how to do the test and all that stuff. And what I like about so far about the Algo Pro, number one, it was pretty cheap. I mean, it was I think I paid. They had a deal on it. I paid like $77, and it's a lot. And that's just it. That's $77 for a lifetime, and you can obviously just keep going through the questions and stuff. But they do their questions in Python. That's why I got that book because of that. And I also signed up for the daily interview questions, which they send you a interview question on your email so you can try to figure it out. Now you can do the free version, which they should send you the question and that's it. Or I think they charge like $10 a month, where they send you the question plus a solution with a little explanation of the solution. I also tried, and again, reviews are going to be coming for that. I have to try them out for at least a month or two before I can review them, because I don't want to give you guys a false review where like, oh no, it sucked just because I couldn't understand it. Um, but the reviews are coming for that. I also signed up for the Lead Code Premium. Now I tried that for a few days, and to be honest with you, that one wasn't worth it for me, just because some of the questions that are locked make no sense for a junior developer, because I find it hard to believe that any company with the common sense will not ask a junior developer a hard level question. And any developer that's not a junior developer, even a mid-level developer, a senior developer, I feel like they would have the knowledge to do a hard level question. You know what I mean? Like those hard level questions, it just make no sense to me why any company would ask a junior developer. It actually doesn't make sense to me why any company is actually asking for that sort of stuff. I mean, if I were running a company, I would want people to know what they're doing, but I would put them in a real life situation where it's like, okay, we have this website, this is going on. The pictures aren't showing up. Can you show us how you would fix it? That sort of thing, like a real environment, not, how to do a link list and all that crazy stuff. But hey, this is what these companies want. This is what they're doing. So what can we do about it, right? We want a job. We have to figure it out. But yeah, for sure, guys, there's some more videos coming. I promise you guys. I do apologize for taking so long to post. There was just a lot going on in my personal life and all this stuff. I got really unmotivated at one point, just because I'm like I had gone through like 3 or 4 interviews and none of them were ring. And until I talked to a few people that are senior developers, and they're like, you know what, you're gonna fail. Most likely, you're gonna fail 100 times before you can even get one good hit. That's how it is. That's literally how it is. And I didn't want to believe it when I was first doing this, but that's exactly how it is, guys. You will fail probably you will probably go through 100, 200 interviews before somebody decides to give you a shot. I've literally heard people applying to companies for 2-3 years before they can even get a hit in that certain company. There's obviously easier ways to get into the field by, if you have a friend that's doing a project, help him out, or whatever. But that's how it is. So that's pretty much what's been going on. That's just kind of like a little update. For sure, I will start posting a lot more to help. I know that I thank you for everybody who subscribed, by the way. I really do appreciate it. And I promise that I'm going to try to make this channel as educational as possible. I probably won't be doing like any live coding or anything like that, guys. I want to show you guys the process of how hard it is or how easy it is to get into the field. And you know, every time I have an interview, I would show you guys like, hey, this is what happened, this is what I said, this is probably where I screwed up, this is the books that I'm reading, this is the websites that I'm going to, all this stuff. And this is all videos that are coming up, every website that I'm using, anything that any YouTuber that I'm watching, all this stuff is stuff that I'm going to tell you guys. That's what I'm using to help me get out there. So for sure, there's a few videos coming, guys. Yes, there's also going to be reviews on websites, books, computers, because this is all stuff that I feel like should be able to help you. The problem that I have with a lot of YouTubers out there that are software developers and making videos is that most of these people already have a job. So they'll tell you like, oh no, yeah, it's extremely hard, but yeah, dude, but you don't. The point is for people to see the process, even if it's 2, 3 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. The whole point is for people to see the process so they know what to expect. Yes, for everybody's going to be different because some people could catch on to certain things in a faster way. But the whole point is for you guys to see it like personally, like, okay, I had this interview, but I screwed it up. So, this is what I did. And I mean, yeah, like, you have like people like the tech lead, Joma, Christian, but they all have jobs already. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Some of them obviously are wealthier and all that, but they already went through the process, and the process changes every day. The interview questions change every day. Everything changes. I can do it from one day to the other, from one week to the other, but everything changes. So the whole point is for somebody to be making videos of what they go through every day and what changes were made. What changed from this interview to this interview? Was it the same company? Oh yeah, but they did it differently this time. That's what I mean. So please stay tuned, guys. Thank you so much for all the people that subscribed. I hope to gain more subscribers, and I do promise, guys, that I will be making more videos. I'll also let you guys know how that new contract that I got on the desk support. I'll let you guys know how that. Yes, that is considered IT, guys, and it's because I'm helping some people with software problems. So it is considered IT. I know it's not coding, but hey, we gotta start from somewhere, right? Even though it's only a 3-month contract, you never know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe, turn your notifications on, because there will be a lot of awesome videos coming. And see you guys on the next one.